Hello Jonathan, my name is Danishvi Singh and today I am going to teach you the hand washing skills which may be helpful in our further HAA career. In this procedure, I am just going to talk about how to wash our hands cleanly and properly. The first step in this procedure is to utilize correct body mechanism, because if we will utilize correct body mechanism, it will help to prevent injury to our back as well as the strains. The second step is to prepare ourselves to wash our hands, like to facilitate cleaning arms and hands microorganism loads. And the most important step is to not we must not wear any jewelry, because the jewelry will transfer the microorganisms in our body which may be harmful for us in future. The third step is to keep our uniform and clothing not to touch this sink, because if we will touch our uniform and clothing to the skin, it will transfer the microorganism from the sink to our body. The next step in this procedure is to turn the tap on and adjust the flow of the water. So I will turn the tap on and adjust the flow of the water up to the moderate and the warm temperature, because the moderate flow of the water will prevent the microorganisms spread by splashing. Warm water will also remove less protective oil from the skin. The next step in this procedure is to hold forearm and hands lower than the elbow. So I must hold my forearms and hands lower than the elbow to prevent water from dripping back and the arm and containing up to from the most contaminated area to the less contaminated area. Now I just allow the flow of the water from my forearm to my fingertips. As we can see in this procedure, that I am just flowing the warm water from my forearm to my fingertips. Now the next step is I just have to apply the soap gently on my hand so that I can rub it with water so that I can clean it properly. I have to start from the top of each forearm and stop at the wrist, like I'm just showing. Then continue with each hand to the film rubbing circular movement of the water so that it can work up to the lather, the circular movement lathering on from areas of the leak contaminated to the area of the most contaminated area. Now I just have to rub the back of my each hand using a rotatory motion, because the rotatory motion will help to remove microorganisms. So I have to interact the fingers and the thumb to move hands and back forth, because interacting will clean the space between my fingers and my thumb. So I don't have to touch any part of the sink, because by touching the sink it will transfer the microorganism from sink to my body. The next step in this procedure is I just with my fingertips down, starting on the top of the forearm, I just have to rotate my arm in the time under the flow of the water so that I can clean the soap, like I'm just showing in the video. Moist clean water should flow from least contaminated area to the most contaminated area. So I just flowing of the water from the least contaminated area to the most contaminated area. So the next step in this procedure is that I'm just using the clean paper towel to clean my skin from the top of the forearm to my fingertips and discard it to the appropriate, and I just have to clean my from the forearm to the fingertips and just discarding it to the appropriate container. The next step is to moist the skin and chafe, because by moisture and chafe the skin will break the skin surface, which can result into the infection. So I don't have to rub it more on my skin, I just have to rub it gently and just throw into the contaminated area. Now I just have to use a clean paper towel to turn off the tap, so to around the white sounding of the sink. So I'm just turning off the taps, and microorganisms may be transferred from the wet paper towel to your clean hands. So I'm just cleaning it with the wet paper towel and just throwing it to the appropriate container. So I just not have to discard the appropriate container. So this is the end of the procedure. Thank you.